I am your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. I've been looking at several issues, and now I'm going to look at the desire to be liked. The desire to be liked. I talked about social identification and the desire for people to belong to a group, to have a sense of security and a sense of acceptance. And the tendency is that, particularly among females, you want to be admired, you want people to acclaim you. That's why you see women, if they're walking past a car, they will look at their reflection on the car, side glasses, and all that. It is good to look good. It is good to be gentle. It is good to be compassionate. It is good to have good interpersonal relationship. But it should not be a morbid pursuit to the detriment of actualizing yourself and identifying yourself. Once I came to that realization, I became a better person. Now, Senegal recently, their beauty contest committee, Miss Senegal Beauty Contest Committee, recently said that if you are coming in for the Miss Senegal Beauty Contest, don't wear wigs. Don't wear wigs. That if you want to have a low cut, you can have a low cut. You want to braid African your hair, braid it. If you want to shave it, shave it. But don't come with artificial hair. You see, there is a challenge that is currently going on among African women. The desire to have a Caucasian look makes them to wear all kinds of things, all kinds. Some of them are so excessive that it is nauseating. I've always used Chiamanda Adichie and Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala as examples. And there was Mariam Makeba, and then there's this lady, something Kojo. Now, I've been doing research on cult groups and indigenous cult groups. Two people. I saw a woman in Igbo lands. I don't know, that wasn't a cult. She was just a traditional dancer. And people were hailing her beauty, her elegance, her smartness, and all that. And she wore, whether a gede dance, she wore one African, what is it called? African something on her hair. But I was afraid, because it's another person's culture, of making a comment. But I noticed that she wore a Caucasian hair, European hair. And what are you promoting African culture with your African Egedege dance? And you are wearing Caucasian hair. I have two daughters-in-law that are Caucasians. One is a German, one is a Romanian. In fact, they admire African hair. I have two grandchildren that are Europeans. My grandson has an afro, and they like that hair. They like the afro hair. I don't know how my granddaughter's hair is going to look like, but she's quite hairy, and I'm expecting another granddaughter. So people admire this your hair, but you want to look Europeanized. You want to bleach your skin. This is my nose that looks like the exhaust of Murano Jeep, or the exhaust of what's the name of this Mercedes that Gege bought? Um, Mercedes G-Wagon. Looks like the exhaust of Mercedes G-Wagon. You want to make it like this. You will die of suffocation. And so we want to look like, we want to bleach, we want to talk like, we want to behave like, we want to appear like. And that was the original sin, that the original desire that led Eve to sin. And so, but the day you dare to be the best of yourself, somebody wrote that the desire to be loved is the last illusion. Give it up and you will be free. Margaret Atwood. The desire to be loved is so good. Loving somebody and somebody loves you back. 70-30, no. 80-20, no. 50-50 love. Delusion. It's a delusion. I don't care who loves me. I love myself. I don't care. I don't care who hates me. I don't care about your impression about me. I want to be the best of myself. You see this frame behind me? Somebody made a comment that I'm an international figure and that this thing is disgusting and is disgraceful. Another person sent me a video of this place, myself and this place, from Turkey. A European was using my video and this place to give an illustration of how to grow a YouTube channel in 2024. What the typical Nigerian oversabi person was condemning, somebody else in Europe was using it to teach. And I've grown this channel, grown it. We're getting to 128 or 129,000 subscribers. Since November or October, when I reached 100,000 subscribers, I received the plaque in Iași in Romania. We've grown another 28,000 subscribers to 29,000 subscribers. And every 48 hours or thereabout, we'll add 1,000 subscribers. And I really don't scream, share, like, subscribe. I really don't do that much. So people will want to conform you to their taste. And you see, the issue of belonging to groups, the issue of belonging to societies, the issue of belonging to cults and all that is that sense of belonging, that sense of security. But outside that, you see people go to extra lengths. You pierce your nostril, you put pin in your lips, you put in your tongue, you do stupid YouTube content, TikTok content, women stripping naked, girls showing their breasts, shaking their breasts, all kinds of things. It's an illusion. It's an illusion. After some time, you will discover that you have wasted your life trying to impress people. Why is it an illusion? Jesus, when he cast out a demon from somebody, one man, the people wanted him to stay, to be with them. He refused to stay. The Bible says that he knows the heart of man. The heart of man varies. It's like a pendulum, goes to and fro, fluctuates like the waves of the sea. The same Jesus that the Hosanna and the highest, this and that, they put their clothes down for him, for the donkey carrying him to step on. It was the same people, a few months, or I don't know whether it was weeks, some moments later, said that they should give them Barabbas, a criminal, and then they should execute Jesus. So who are you to be struggling to impress somebody who is not even impressed with himself? Man is usually not impressed with himself. Few people come to a point where they really admire themselves. I did an interview on relationships and all that, and I told my wife that I admire myself, that I'm good. I called my son Ufoma that I think I'm at the level of being called a philosopher, a genius. So I admire myself. I have value for myself. I will not need authentication, validation from you, despite my flaws, despite my shortcomings, despite my inadequacies, despite my craziness. I'm a project under construction. It's a process. So you struggle to want to impress people. No, 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 no. It is good to bring the best out of yourself because it is a responsibility that you owe yourself and you owe God. Because the greatest talent you have, parable of talent, the greatest one you have is yourself. It's yourself. And when you have been given much, much is expected. So you have a life. Angela Merkel, they asked her, why do you dress the way you dress? She had nearly a few colors of top and trousers, black trousers. They said, why do you dress like this? You are the chancellor. She said, I am a civil servant. I am not a model. And so when you struggle to impress people, you will spend so much energy trying to become like other people, you will never spend energy being yourself. You will always live a life of anxiety and apology, and you are not being realistic, and you will keep pursuing shadows, and these shadows are shifting. You will keep pursuing shifting standards. It's a sign of an inner emptiness. You will become more authentic and more productive if you don't care about people's impression. There is less stress, and you deploy your energies and your resources much better. I spend more time doing what I'm doing right and producing the right results than trying to impress somebody. You see, your confidence goes up when you stop trying to impress people, and people will eventually accept and celebrate you with time. All those who didn't like me, who didn't criticize, who criticized me, they are celebrating me. I know one particular person. He thinks I should come and copy his standards. No, I don't want to copy your standards. I am my own standard with God, with the vision I want to attain. And his successes are not my successes. So I do what is comfortable for me, what is compatible with my ideals, are compatible with my design. My design determines my designation. You can't be asking crocodile to approve of lizard or lizard to approve of crocodile. They are two different things. You can't compare okra with vegetable. With onions. They are totally different. Okra does not need to approve of onions. You see, but this might not apply to women, but for men in particular. But even women, you spend all your money trying to do like this, you will wither, you will waste your time. I know a young girl, she wants to prove that she's a sophisticated harlot, an expensive harlot. Time is an impartial judge. Don't spend your time trying to impress people who don't even notice you, who don't even care about you, who will walk away from you when the chips are down. Don't spend your time trying to impress people who have not even done well with their lives. Immediately you come to that realization, come tell them, bust you! Bust you! I'm your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. I have a webinar coming up on the 14th and on the 15th of March. It is tagged Wisdom to Make More money legitimately. Send a message to +234 +234 80 21 21 92 62. I'm the only person that introduces himself as a madman and as an abnormal person, but I'm a multifaceted person. I am Dr. Charles Apoki. Remember, we have properties for sale. Send a message to +234 80 21 21 92 62 and hear from me before you make payments. God bless you.